Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to everyone jumping in. Hopefully we're live. Hopefully we're live. We are 5 minutes from kickoff for England versus Ghana. And as much as I don't wear red, I have a little bit of red on today. A little bit off brand, but hopefully you guys don't mind too much. Big up to you all jumping in the chat. We all excited? Djed Spence. Trying to be like last word on Spurs. No, definitely not, guys. Definitely not. No. Apology for the delay, but here we are. Ready to go. I was sorting the fan out because it is so stinking hot in England today. My goodness, it is absolutely boiling. Big up to you all. How are we all excited for the game? Lot riding on this one. You can hear me all okay. Just checking that you can hear me all okay. Hopefully you can. So, a little bit of background for this one. This is the first ever competitive meeting between the two sides, and the only previous senior men's team meeting that they've had was a 1-1 draw friendly back in 2011, which was at Wembley Stadium, where Andy Carroll scored. So, big up to you all. I'm just checking. You can hear me okay? Yes, you can hear me. Great, great. Guys, I've got my drink as well today. But anyway, both teams have won their opening Group L fixtures. England obviously beat Croatia 4-2, and Ghana dug really deep and they got a 95th minute winner, 1-0 over Panama. So you'd say that England are pretty much favourites to go into this one. I think the odds were about 78% for England to win this one, and Ghana was about 7.9%. So the odds are in England's favour. Both teams have 3 points, which means if there is a winner from this game, the winner will automatically secure early qualification into the knockout rounds. And England fans might remember that the last time the Three Lions conceded more than once before the tournament opener was a 3-1 defeat to Senegal last June. So you could say there is a bit of an African opposition omen going into this one. So obviously Bellingham to watch out on this one. Semenyo as well. This is if Harry Kane scores tonight, he will overtake Gary Lineker to become England's all-time top scorer in World Cup history. So big day for Harry Kane today. And as well, this is Bellingham's, I believe it's Bellingham's 50th cap for England. So he's 22 years old, 359 days, and this officially makes him the youngest player in the history of men's national team to reach this milestone. So, of course, he also scored in the first game as well. So, some big moments. As well as this, Jordan Pickford is making his 14th World Cup appearance tonight. And the only legendary goalkeeper, Peter Shilton, who made 17 appearances, has more appearances for England's men's team. John Stones is on the bench and he has 13 appearances, and we are about to kick off. So let me just get my timer ready. There was probably some other stuff, but we can go through that as we kick off. Hopefully you guys can't hear the fan in the background as well, because it's a bit hot, but also I'm hoping that it's not too loud, but I've turned it down a little bit and hopefully it starts to cool off as well. All right, here we go. Kick off. Let's go, England. Let's go. Other bits as well. What else can I tell you? From the Ghana team, you might also recognise tonight AU from Leicester, and you've got Semenyo from Man City, Partey from Arsenal. You've got Thomas Asante from Coventry and Fatawu from Leicester. So Ghana have a pretty decent squad on paper as well. Probably you could say England is the dead ball threat. So we've turned into a bit of a set piece monster. You could say that. So far, England recorded the highest XG, which was 1.09. And the most shots on target, which was 5 last game, from set pieces of any team in the entire World Cup tournament. Big up to you all. Oh yes, I wanted to give a shout out as well. I wanted to give a shout out. Are you here, Seven Sisters Road 71? I don't know if you're here in the chat today, but big up to you. Welcome to the COYS Collective. Saw you joined the tribe today. So your support for the channel is greatly appreciated. What are you guys saying? Big up to you. Oh, everyone's out watching the game today. It's only us hardcore. It's only the hardcore OGs in the chat. Big up to you all. Big up. Lots of familiar names. Yeah. I said to my mates, don't worry guys, we'll do a game in person for another day. I don't know what I've got. Blue raspberry vodka. No one judge me. No one judge me. I'm not doing beer. I don't do beer. So I said to you guys, I don't normally drink, and here I am pouring the bluest concoction you've ever seen in your life. But hey, it's England, right? It's England. If you guys see the colour of this. Oh, it's not too bad. Wouldn't say it tastes particularly vodka-y, but there we go. England in possession. Sarah is on it. Yeah, yeah. Big up, Richard. Big up. Yeah. It's been a long day. It's been a long, hot day. My goodness. Yeah. It's not WKD. It's not WKD. It's, I don't know what it is. It's one of those alternatives to the balls or whatever you want to call them. I don't know what they're called, but yeah, buzz balls. That's it. Buzz balls. Audi special. No, Lidl special. Audi special. One of the two. One of the two. Right, ball has gone out of play. Turning into Sean. Shh, no, we're not. No, we're not. It's a one-off. It's a one-off. I really drink, guys. I really, really drink. But I thought, you know what? And we're talking 5%. It's not exactly, yeah. Your teetotal, James. Well, we'll just pretend it's raspberry juice or not blueberry juice or something. J2O. Yes, predictions, anyone? Predictions? I'm gonna go 2-0 England. I'm gonna go 2-0 England, and I'm gonna go one for Kane and one for Bellingham. Because I do think that Ghana will have a slightly better defence than Croatia, although Djed Spence is obviously playing, and Tuchel was saying before the game that Djed Spence is really there to put the pressure on the pace of Semenyo. I'm going to go, some of you are saying 3-1, 3-1, 5-0. Going to do a Portugal. Going to do a Portugal, obviously Ronaldo, now on the score sheet at the World Cup. Absolute thrashing of Uzbekistan, 5-0. That game just finished about an hour ago. Arguably, he could have had a hat trick quite easily, Ronaldo. So happy for him. Glad that he got on it. And obviously, the name that's been floating around, Leao as well. Leao got a goal in that game as well. You guys can't hear the TV, can you? I don't know. I've got it on very, very quiet today, so I don't actually know if you can hear it. But if you can hear it, give me a holler in the chat because I don't think you're supposed to hear it. What are you guys saying? Did I enjoy my? I didn't go for a swim. I was being lazy. The kids were in the pool. There were too many kids. Um, your teeth have gone blue. Yeah, yeah. Going in England. Right. We're on the free kick, England. Looks like Rice is standing over it. Into the box. Little bit flat. Oh dear. Madueke there, giving the ball away. I think it's quite good that Ghana are playing quite deep in this. Well, so far at least. Don't like saying it for obvious reasons, but Madueke is playing really well. Well, that pass that he just did wasn't so great. Kind of bounced off him though. Give him benefit of the doubt. Are you the only England supporter that doesn't drink beer? I don't know. I have an odd one every now and again, but Scotland are going home tomorrow. Oh dear, hope not. Hope not. I know they hate us, but I quite like to see an underdog in the World Cup. National team is where you can cheer for rivals players. Exactly, exactly. Yeah, I mean, if Declan Rice scores a goal, I'm going to be cheering, aren't I? It's not for Arsenal, it's for England. And I would rather that England win the World Cup. That would be my preference. And I've got them in the sweepstake, so I've got money on it. Good morning, Sydney. Good morning to Sydney. You're up nice and early to catch England. That's commitment, that is. That is commitment. Big up to you, Shalabla. Niall said, come on, Ghana. Scotland are bringing it back home to Hampton. Yeah, there is a chance Scotland get third. There's a chance. It's not over until it's over. Ghana here on the break. Nicely played. See now. Anderson there, just being very physical, getting the ball out of play. You guys are saying 3-1 England, 5-0. Godfrey Drummond said 3-1. Raul Duke said 1-0. Richard said hard 2-0. James 2-1, 2-0. Sarah collapses midstream. I love you guys. One show with Sean is all I'm saying for. Yeah, Gary. No, I wasn't drinking on that one. A very, very rarely drink. Very rarely. I mean, I'm not going to get drunk on a 5%. I don't know what it is. Infusionist. Although maybe Lidl want to come and sponsor me. Is it Lidl or Aldi? I don't know. Aldi. It's Aldi. Maybe Aldi want to come and sponsor the stream. Right, England on the attack again. Good ball in. Threaded it through in the box. Well dealt with by the Ghana defence. (3-1), 5-0, 3-1, 3-1. Look, pretty much everyone's saying England to win, aren't they? How is anyone going to stop Messi? I know, that guy is unbelievable, isn't he? Unbelievable. I tell you what, guys, we have picked some very good watch-alongs. I think this is the fifth. Is this the? I think this might be the fifth World Cup watch-along we've got. We are doing Norway, France on Friday. I thought I'd mix it up and choose some teams, a bit different. But yes, I did stay up. I did stay up and watch France Iraq last night. It was worth it. We've had some very good games so far. When is it going to cool down? Yesterday, when we were watching the game, I was actually thinking, it's almost like we're in the US. The temperature's the same. Thunder last night was crazy. Right, ball out to the wing, Madueke. He's very wide on the wing, isn't he? No one there helping him. Who's there? Who's there? Go on. Oh, dear. Lovely bit of work on the right-hand side, but couldn't quite get the final ball in there. Reece James doing the underlap, but couldn't quite get it into the box. What a beautiful stadium. What a beautiful stadium that is. I think it's a full house. Richard says, can't hear the TV or the fan. Well, that's good. I mean, I can barely hear the TV, to be honest. Come on. At the moment, as you would expect, Ghana sitting back behind the ball. From the first opening 10 minutes, I would say the biggest threat of Ghana is going to be their counter. At the moment, no. They cannot get a hold of the ball. I predict you'll be pissed by the end. Binoculars are ready. I didn't even want my binoculars, don't I? Right, England again. Free kick. Oh, the Ghana keeper kit looks very similar to the Spurs keeper kit next year. Gordon's standing over this one. He's not going to take it, surely. I definitely wouldn't be giving it to James after what he did against Croatia, but he is standing over it as well, as is Rice. Come on, you've got to give it to Rice, surely. Typical English, underestimating African teams. Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's good. This is not going to be an easy game. First time they've ever met, as I just said. Oh, Declan Rice just over the bar. Wonderfully taken, though. Great strike. Unlucky. Didn't quite dip for him. Flight of the ball looked like it was never coming down. Yeah, just rising. Do you remember Roger Miller in the 90s? Legend. Only older goal scorer than Ronaldo at the World Cup. Well, if that was the 90 World Cup, no, because I was just a baby. 4-3 England. What's my favourite drink? Probably water. Don't remember. I don't really. What's happened here with Kane? He must have banged his head. I don't know if I really have a favourite drink. Getting into Hugo Spritz lately. Martin has Spain in his sweepstake. Well, they've started showing up as well. And guys, if England do win this and we progress to the next round, there is a chance that we would face either Brazil or Norway, assuming they win their knockouts in the quarterfinals. Raul's got money on England to win it and Messi to win the Golden Boot. Oh, that's a big shout, that. That is a big shout, that. In my predictor. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Shoot, shoot. Oh, dear. In my predictor, I think I had Mbappe for the Golden Boot, I think. Did really well there, but unfortunately, the final ball again, just can't find the back of the net. Or have I frozen, guys? Don't know if I've frozen. We can get it into the box, into the mixer a little bit more. Right, Rice on the corner here. I do seem to have frozen, but I am still here. Right on the corner. Ball in, ball in. Quite a decent ball. I mean, he nails it every time, doesn't he? You can see why Arsenal scored so many corner goals last year. It was headed straight out. I was checking something. No, I had... I think I had Harry Kane. Yeah. I had Harry Kane Golden Boot. And for Golden Ball Player of the Tournament, I actually had Luis Diaz. Don't know how Colombia are going to do. But I had Luis Diaz. What am I drinking? This. Infusionist blue raspberry with vodka. But I would say that the vodka is very subtle. Actually, it's too nice to be naughty. Do you know what I mean? Scotland will do Brazil. Nelson wants Haaland to win the Golden Boot. There could be a chance, you know. There could be a chance. They actually look pretty decent. They really did. I was quite impressed by them yesterday. Although I feel like I've watched so much football. Was that today or yesterday? That was this morning. No, that was this morning. That was the one I was up at 2 o'clock for. 1 o'clock. It wasn't as late last night because the birds weren't up when I went to bed. It was about 3 o'clock, not 4 o'clock. But there definitely was a lot of thunder and lightning. How was your jacket potato? It was delicious, thanks. 2-1 to Ghana. Ace is saying 2-1 Ghana. Are you Ghana, mate? You support Ghana? Don't blame you, Martin. It's on very late. Lucky for me, I've managed to fluctuate my schedule, but not so lucky that my neighbours are still doing building work at 8 in the morning. England down the right-hand side again. They are having a lot of joy down this right-hand side. Ball in. Dear, 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 dear. No, 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 no. James, what are you doing? Don't know if James has had the best start. Oh dear. Clattering of heads. It's going to hit 40 degrees in the UK tomorrow. I know. It's all right if you've got AC, but... Is Pickford's mum in the crowd? I don't know. I don't know what his mum looks like. Maybe. Jassie's put money on Spence to score. That's bold. Hydration break. Feel like we need a hydration break. That first 20 minutes went quite quick. Although you would say it was mostly England. Mostly England on the attack. We've had cut 2 corners, 2 free kicks, I think. So England have had 88% possession so far. Ghana are just sitting every man behind the ball at the moment. How long can Ghana hold out for? That is going to be the question. It's actually 89% possession. We had 3 shots, but all off target so far. Big up, Martin. Shout out. No, Gary. It's live TV. The delay is the time it takes to stream from me to you. So I think there's about a 20-second delay, maybe a bit more. James here, just having the concussion checks. If he goes off, I'm guessing he needs to be off for a minute. Don't know if he's bleeding. He's having a bit of a tape round his head. Yeah, it's just an unlucky challenge, really. How do you like Brexit? You were too young to vote. No, I'm not that young. I'm not that young. No, I wish I was that young. I was actually living in Dubai. Lived in Dubai for 4 years. So I was in Dubai when that vote happened. Although I think I could have done it by proxy, but yeah, this is the first time in history that England could see a third prime minister since what was it? Pickford, Kane, and Stones have started playing. Something like that. Big up to you, Ace. Have you joined us before, Ace? I don't know if I've seen your handle before, but Ace says, I'm American and root against USA and England. I support Africa, LFC players, and Messi. That's very selective. That's very selective. You could easily make US your second team. They've got Pochettino. Although my second team is low-key Netherlands, I'm not gonna lie. It is low-key Netherlands. If there's a team that I want to win it that's not England, it's got to be them. They've never won it, and they have such a strong squad. It's just all going to depend about the run-in and how the knockouts play out with the brackets and who meets who, because there could be some big ties in the quarterfinals. Which should also mean that some underdogs could come in. Madueke here with the header. It looked like he was offside, but not given. Can't seem to find a way through yet, England. Come on, lads. It is going to be a very tough battle when you've got everyone sitting behind the ball, you know. Sarah working overtime with the World Cup stream. Fantastic. You can accompany me in my commute home from work. Big up, Moram. Big up to you. Yeah, we've done a few. I think we said this was our fifth. Yeah, this is our fifth. We've done Brazil, we've done Morocco, we've done pretty much all the big teams. France and Norway on Friday. So excited for France and Norway. I'm actually more excited for that than this. I just think it's going to be such a good game. Mbappe versus Haaland. Epic. We're so lucky we get to watch this. History in the making. This is going to be a historical World Cup, guys. Lots of boos here. Didn't quite catch what they were booing. With the decision. Oh, they're booing the actual hydration break. I thought the hydration break was before. Why do they do that? Oh, so when they had the head injury, that wasn't the actual hydration break. Okay, so now we've got 2 minutes break. I was living in Gibraltar during Brexit. It proper screwed us. Knowing the US won't win and being a Tottenham fan, have to admit England is my number 2. Well, is US your number 1? You're getting home very late from work, Moran. You on the night shift? Assuming you're in the UK. I don't know. People are joining from Sydney at 6 in the morning. Hardcore. If Semenyo had chosen to play for England, that right wing would be his. Shame. Yeah, Madueke's not really impressed me that much so far. And last game as well, he was good, but I think we have probably, I don't know. I was going to say we probably have better in our squad, but I think it also depends on the opponent who you're coming up against. But his finish, his final ball, this World Cup at least has been a little bit off at times. That might just be the connection between the players. This hydration break is like a tactics talk. This is like NFL. Is it raining, Richard? Not raining here. Not yet. Not yet. I wish it was. I wish it was. It's not forecast to rain either. My favourite World Cup was 1970, which shows how old I am. Who are you supporting, Free Speech Fiona? Got to show Beckham in the crowd. Big up, Peter. Big up to you. Ghana coach Creel's style is always defensive. I don't know if that's, well, maybe. I haven't really watched too much of Ghana, but I would say when you're playing a team like England, who have one of the best attacks in the World Cup, if you've got less creativity, you are going to have to sit back a little bit and just take the pressure. You know, their plan is they have fast players who can catch us on the counter. But Semenyo so far hasn't really been involved in the game. Good ball. Good ball out wide to Gordon, who just couldn't get his footing right. Shame, that was a really good ball, actually. Yeah, Gordon's not being as involved in the play, I think. Gordon was also very quiet, I felt, about in the Croatia game. What do you guys reckon? I thought Gordon was quite quiet in that game. He here. Back to Pickford. Big up to you, Ace. Thanks for the super chat. First time yesterday for Messi Watchalong. Oh, big up to you. Welcome to the tribe. Welcome to the tribe. This is a special edition of Spurs from the Stands, and I'm quite enjoying the relief of not having to think about the transfer window. I'm watching some good football. Djed Spence here on the left-hand side, running it down. Lay it off, lay it off. Come on. Oh, dear. Probably should have released that a bit sooner. But Liverpool fan, but appreciate your chill vibe. Roots against USA England for same reasons. Obnoxious media and fans. Oh, shame, mate. Shame. Yeah, I mean, England fans, we love it. We do love it. It's the passion for the game, you know? It's like we claim it. But look, I'm sure it's the same. I'm sure it's the same if you go to Portugal, they're going to believe they're going to win it. If you go to Argentina, they're going to believe they're going to win it. If you go to France, any country you go to, they're going to believe that their team are going to win it, you know? That's the beauty of a tournament. What was that ball? Well done, Kane. Oh, no, it's foul on Semenyo. Conser there. That was a bit soft. Get up, mate. Get up. Blimey, this is very far out, isn't it? Ooh, great ball. Headed away. And a foul. Haaland will not start against France. Norway will rotate a handful of players. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I think you have to keep match fit as well. They might rotate, but they'll definitely start him. I can't really see. I mean, Messi did play the full 90 yesterday, and I did think we were saying it yesterday whether he should have been subbed off, but maybe they will get rotated. Maybe they will get rotated. I just think you also need to keep the players fit. So it's a long tournament. Well, start 39 days, and I think we're on day 11. So just under a month to go. Lots of games to be played. Obviously England, but Brazil were brilliant. Oh, Brazil were brilliant. There's a lot of great teams. Can't wait for when it cranks up. It's not raining in Suffolk. It's not raining in Hertfordshire either. Oh, come on, guys. Come on. Good ball from Spence. Switch to Madueke. It's cut inside. Oh. Ghana just feeling their way a little bit back into this game. Richard's first World Cup was 1982. Mine would have been probably 1990, I reckon. Although I don't remember it. What's the difference between Abu Dhabi and Dubai? Well, they're two cities in the UAE. They're about Dubai and Abu Dhabi are about 1 hour apart by car. Just different cities, different vibes. Abu Dhabi's a lot more conservative, more traditional. Ball in from Gordon, headed away. Yeah, Dubai's probably more not commercialized. It's just more expats, a lot more expats. But look, it's changed a lot now. I left in 2016, I think, about 10 years ago. But it's changed a lot now, and obviously with what's going on in the world. Come on, push it. Bellingham putting a bit of pressure on there. Ghana playing the ball out. Oh gosh. Come on, guys. Head in the game, head in the game. Yeah, I've done a lot of traveling. Been to about 46 countries, I think. I know, I know. I'm younger. I look younger than I actually am. Can't wait for Japan and Sweden. Well, there is a world that Japan play Brazil. There is a world in which Japan play Brazil in the knockouts. As it stands at the moment, that would be the case. If things stay the same, Japan will play Brazil in that game. Crazy knockout game. Crazy. Gordon is lucky to start this game for me. Yeah, I don't know. He hasn't set the world alight. I don't know. I don't know. Tuchel kind of likes these players that like offer something. He likes each of his players to offer something different. Right, Madueke here off the line. Oh dear. Over the bar again. Come on, lads. Come on. You're better than this. Oh, it was Rice. Rice headed it over the bar. It wasn't flighted the ball there wasn't great for him. You've got some crumpets in Gibraltar, did you? Wild Man Mountain Jack? How do they taste? Us Brits, we do like a crumpet. Don't know if that's a very British thing. No, hey, well done, Macduff. Well done. The folks in Dubai don't watch Flintstones, but the people of Abu Dhabi do. Yeah, crazy times around the world. I think it's actually just cooled off, you know. Turn the fan off. Ooh, nice breeze. This is good. This is good. Gosh, guys. Still 28 degrees here. It's 9:45 at night. Big up Ace. Big up to you. Also because of abuse for Rashford, Sancho, Saka, and after the Euros. Oh right, after the final. Yeah, football fans are a funny odd bunch. We're passionate. We're passionate. That's what it is. People say things in the heat of the moment. And the online space is crazy for that. Absolutely crazy. Is this Babe Station? Sorry, Rangers fan TV. Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. Can we have Mikey Moore back, please? Gordon will be a flop in La Liga. The Barcelona fans will destroy him. Tottenham Till I Die says. I don't know. Look, he's got a certain set of skills, you know. He's a very pacey player. I think his pace will do him wonders in La Liga. Maybe it doesn't show as much in the Prem because there's a lot of fast players and the pace is faster in general. But I do think he'll offer something different. I mean, are Barcelona fans going to be any worse than English fans? You know, look at the Spurs fans last year. Look at the Newcastle fans. You know, as long as you're winning, fans will be happy. And we've seen what happens when you don't win. You know. God, I've done nothing here. As a Barca fan, it's getting dark. What does that mean? Outside, or are you in Spain, or it's just getting dark at Barcelona? Dark times ahead. Oh, come on. Rice just got a yellow card. That was not intentional. That was just okay. Look, he did. I wouldn't say it was a foul, but he clipped him. But it was very unlucky. The first yellow card of the competition. That was so unlucky, though. I mean, that was a bit of a harsh. I don't know. Here's the replay. He just stamped. He just caught his foot. He just caught him. Well, it's an unlucky yellow. I actually don't know when the yellows do roll over in this competition. If they do get rolled over at all. To get rolled over by the group stage, after the group stage. Good diving in Gibraltar. Oh, you remembered? I'm a diver, yeah. I actually looked at diving there. Last year I was in Malta diving and Egypt. Semenyo hit. Clear it, clear it, clear it. Get it out, get it out, get it out. A very physical team, this Ghana team. It's the first time they've really looked threatening. Anderson there, giving him a good run for his money. Another telling off at half time. We need to pick up the pace. Yeah, look, you're not going to win the World Cup like this, but it is very hard when the team sits back behind the ball. Right, throw in here. Very long throw in for Ghana. Semenyo trying to find a way through. Out for a corner. If you exactly. If you go to Argentina, they believe they've already won it. Exactly. If we had Messi in our team, I'd believe it as well. But we've got Harry Kane. I didn't have my England shirt on today because it's so hot. Top spot is up for grabs. There'll be very little rotation. What in the group in the England group? You mean top spot? Corner, ball in, headed away. Back in. Come on, England, on the break, on the break. Bellingham there couldn't quite get the header. I feel like Bellingham's been quite quiet. Is it me? I feel like he hasn't been too involved in the game. That was out. Didn't call it out. I definitely thought that was out. Top spot is up for grabs. There'll be very little rotation. Oh, you mean maybe you mean subs at half time or like in the second half of the game, you mean? Yeah, we well, ideally we'd qualify first out of the group. That would be the ideal scenario. Because then I think we then play a third place team. If that's the case. And I think um, as it stands right now, because England have scored one extra goal, they would play Congo next round, but it is a corner to Ghana. This is poor and boring. Croatia game really fooled you all. That's different, just different type of game. It's just a different type of game, you know. Ghana is probably I don't know. Statistically, they're not on paper. They're not as good in the FIFA rankings as Croatia, but they're a solid outfit. Ghana got some world class talent, so the game is always going to look different. And I also think because England scored in that game and then Croatia scored very quickly after, the game had to be very open. This is like a crunch to the first goal, you know? Once the first goal is scored, the game's going to change because it will open up a lot more. Last World Cup I went to was Germany 2006. Paid £500 for a €60 ticket and we blew it. Oh gosh. Yeah, oh gosh. 20 years ago. Where were we 20 years ago? Where was I 20 years ago? I might have been in Australia, you know. No, I don't think I was in Australia. I think I was actually in Panama 20 years ago. Right, Madueke here on the ball. Oh, come on, Bellingham. Come on. You've got to have a better touch than that, mate. You've got to have a better touch than that. This is the fullest game of the World Cup so far. Very pedestrian. I don't know. It's been full houses. I don't know if you mean the fans, but it's been full houses. Big up to you, James. Thanks for the super chat. I was referring to France versus Norway. It's a straight shootout for who finishes top and who on paper get a more favourable draw. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You would, if you were to put your, well, I don't know, who would you say is the odds on for that game? I think that France probably have the all round quality. I think France are probably a little bit stronger just all round, but Norway definitely the underdogs of the World Cup. You've got Colombia at 3 a.m. off the bar. We do not care if we finish first or second. Yeah, as long as we progress, it's fine. But I think it is definitely an advantage because you play a third place team. So it's definitely an advantage. Look, you'd rather play Congo than you would the Netherlands, right, in the next round. Big up to you, NDLTCM. Does that spell anything? North London. Hang on a minute. Corner. Corner here. Ball in. Bit short that one. Bit short. First time listening to your watch along. Big up to you if you're still here. Do you know why Djed is on the left? Well, because he can play the left. Tuchel was saying before the game he made the sub because he's got more pace. He said he felt like we needed some more pace down the left wing, so that's why he's changed the whole left wing. So I think he just offers something a little bit different. Come on, you've got so much space. You've got so much. Dude, pass it. Lay it off. What is he doing? So selfish. So selfish. You've got world-class players all around you. Just lay the ball off. What's he doing trying to run it into six Ghana players? Like, you're never going to get it through there. Madueke. Of course it was him. You know, great defending, but he could have just passed it to his right. Anyway, Ghana free kick. We had a lovely thunderstorm in Hertfordshire last night and the early hours. Yeah, I'm in Hertfordshire as well, and it was thundering for hours. For hours. It started when we were doing the stream, and it went on until the last game, and then it started really thundering and lightning. Rocco Regan says, 2002 Brazil team is the GOAT. Yeah, I mean, there's been loads of good teams over the ages. There's a lot of you in Hertfordshire. Broadbean said England 66 is the GOAT. You were born a little bit too late, Broadbean. If you were born a little bit earlier, you would have seen it. Now, that was a bit of a challenge. Bellingham going in hard there. Free kick, which the keeper is going to take. Oh, that breeze is lush outside. Sarah looks 18, but is actually 21. Yeah, I am of legal drinking age. Cheers. Forever 21. Forever 21. Half-time break. That went very quickly. Bit of a shame though. Oh, just reset it. Yeah, bit of a shame we couldn't break Ghana down after that first half, but Ghana defended really well. Really well defended. Maybe England could be a bit more, I don't know, passing to their teammates, maybe. 6 shots, none on target. Well, that's not great. Kane's been all over the pitch, but he hasn't been so present up top. Tapster said, I connected flights at Abu Dhabi. That airport looks like it's from the future. I actually haven't been to Abu Dhabi airport, you know. Daryl said, just like watching Spurs, all sideways and backwards and slow. I don't think it was sideways and backwards. I just think that Ghana are obviously, they're going to put everyone behind the ball, aren't they? So we were playing very high up the pitch. You know, you can't really get much higher than what we've been doing most of the half. I mean, 90% possession. What can you do about it? You got to break the team down when when everyone's behind the ball. Big up to you, Ace. Thanks for all these super chats. He said Tuchel left players to unlock a low block at home. Yeah. No, it did feel like Ghana would have a little bit more to offer, but this might be their tactic. They're in a 4-5-1. Yeah, this is probably their tactic, just to sit back really deep, try and cut off the Rice and Bellingham partnership, which they've managed to do really well so far. England. I wonder what he's going to do at half time to switch it, Tuchel. I do feel like he is the kind of manager that does switch it up. We have been trying to feed it a lot more down the wings, but unsuccessfully. Tito said, underwhelming half, either they step up like last week or Ghana growing confidence. No, but we'll come out differently. We'll come out differently. Now we have to listen to that Muppet, Alexi Lalas. Tuchel is going to need more than 15 minutes to scream his lungs out. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's all good, people. It's all good. It's all good. I might close my curtains because people can see in. Everyone's going to be sleeping with their windows open tonight in England, I feel. Changes at half time? What changes would you make? Was it a bit early to make any changes? I think it's a bit early. He's really laying into Bellingham, isn't he? Or he was at some points of the game. I don't know. They're just, I don't know if it's selfish, but they definitely haven't been playing the ball out to each other, passing, I don't know, passing it as much as they could have, I suppose, in the final third. But we'll have to see how they come out in the second half. What a different game to last week. Last week I was at Croydon Box Park. Kane was everywhere. I know he is. He even did some defensive work as well, didn't he? Yeah, I am gonna. Hmm. Boring game. Gonna park the bus. Well, I don't know. Is it a boring game if there's no goals? It doesn't necessarily mean it's a boring game. It depends how you see it, doesn't it? If you're an England fan, we've just been waves and waves and waves of attack, and we just haven't been able to get it across the line. So not particularly bad, but look, it's not Portugal, Uzbekistan, who just won 5-0, is it? But you're not going to get that in this game. We always expected it to be a bit different. I said, look, we're still on for 2-0. We're still on for 2-0. They need to sub Saka in. It's not a bad shout, you know. It's not a bad shout. I just don't think Madueke and Gordon have been that effective on the wings. Tell you what, they make Matthias Tell look like a god. Honestly, they make Tell look unbelievable. It's Spurs. I don't know how many people in the chat are Spurs fans or what anymore, but yeah, just shows you, doesn't it? People want Ghana to expose themselves like Croatia did. Yeah. Well, look, they're gonna if they want to win the game, they are gonna have to come out at some point. They will have to step it up. At the moment, Ghana just they can't get hold of the ball, can they? Rashford for Gordon and Rodgers for Bellingham. Interesting shout. Rashford for Gordon, maybe. Rodgers for Bellingham, I'd give him a bit more time. But how many touches has Gordon's had 25 touches. Bellingham's had 22. Yeah, none of them are really. Kane has had 9 touches. Kane has only touched the ball 9 times. I mean, even Pickford's had more touches than that. Conser's had 76 touches. So what does that tell you? There you go. Conser's had 76 touches and Kane's had 9. So as much as we're very attacking, our forward players haven't really been that involved in the build-up. There has been no build-up. What am I saying? There has been no build-up. England are definitely playing way too slow. And especially because of how Ghana is playing so defensively, we need to move the ball much quicker and faster with faster passing to get past their defences. Hi, Lisa. You've been around here before, haven't you? Recognise your name? Yeah, slow. Yeah, maybe. Look, it's always hard when a team literally just sits back with 9 behind the ball, 10 behind the ball. It's so hard. But the shots that we have had could have been better. Sure, I have to listen to the game in Ireland. They are so biased against us. Hi, Seven. Big up. Big up to you. I saw you rejoin the COYS Collective. Shout out to you. Thanks for your support on the channel. Please do like, subscribe, comment and share if you are new around here, if you're joining us for the first time and you haven't already pressed the like button on this stream. Now is the time to do it. Now is the time to do it. England wants to play athletic, running behind the football. Ghana won't let them. A lot of you are saying get Rashford on. A lot of you are saying get Rashford on. Well, he has proved himself. I think Bellingham will be off. Other England managers wouldn't dare, but makes sense. Big call that. Big call that to take Bellingham. To take Bellingham or Kane off. That is a big shout. I think I'm gonna need some more ice. My blue drink. The ice is melted. Boris Johnson looking at the window. It's been very boring compared to other games. Sorry about that, guys. Do you want some entertainment? Is it any more boring than Jordan Algeria? Was it any more boring than the 95th minute goal that was scored by Ghana against Panama? My neighbour sits outside in his car with his engine on for hours. Don't know why he does it, but he gets back home and he sits in his car and I can hear the engine outside right now. And it is so annoying. So annoying. Why do people do that? You don't want to go back home to your wives or your husbands. I think Bellingham will be off. Other England managers. England doing all right. Shortcomings are not an individual problem, as tempting as that is, but rather mentality. There is reluctance to take risks. Um, they're a very physical team, Ghana. They're a good team. Yeah. Any news on Bergval? Don't know. I'm quite enjoying the relief of not having to stress about the transfers, if I'm honest. It's quite nice that we actually do have the World Cup this year and we don't have to sit here every single day speculating about who's coming or going, because I don't think much is going to happen, guys. The World Cup's being played. The players are literally there. Do you know what I mean? So Bergval's playing for Sweden. It's going to be such a distraction. They probably had those conversations well before the window was already open. You know, at the end of the season, when the season ended, De Zerbi probably said to him, "Look, I want you around," but he can see the way it's going. He didn't start the games under De Zerbi at the end of the season, so he was probably like, "Okay, well, my chances are less, you know? Chances of getting into first team are less." He knows that. I think even Times Gray started over him, so I wouldn't be surprised if he goes. The latest was Real Madrid are interested. But look, didn't we beat Real Madrid to sign him in the first place? Was it Real Madrid or Barcelona? I can't remember, but we beat them in the first place to the punch. So I wouldn't be surprised if they were back in for him. But how many players can Real Madrid have? How many can they buy? You only got 12 spots, 11 spots on the team. So, but yeah, I don't know is the honest truth. I really just I'm so relieved that we don't have to think about the transfers and who's going at the moment. See what happens after this round and teams are knocked out. Always like and hype. Thank you very much. Big up to you, Seven. Spencer's doing well. Guy has pace to burn. England have tools to beat anyone. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of you are saying the game is dull. Well, we can have some entertainment around here. I'm just going to close the curtain. 1 second. Is it raining there? I think it's just started raining. That was the first half. 1 sec. Maybe I should go outside and tell my neighbour to turn his car off. He's sitting here smelling his fumes. He's dreading going back to. Is that why people do it? Is that why people do it? Sitting in the car. Yeah, not surprised. Not surprised. Yeah. Look, I can get it if you're going to do it for like 10 minutes, but he sits out there for hours. And obviously now it's hot outside, so he's got his aircon on probably. Why do people do that? Every night. I'm so tempted. Maybe I should just go downstairs. Be like, oi, we're doing a watch along. We're doing a watch along. Get out your car. Go back to your wife. Right. Players are coming out. That was a quick break. Some of the players have like extra long socks. Like Kane's got like the extra long socks above his knees on. Ghana need to grow a pair. Ghana just want the draw. They would go through second, Ghana, if it was a draw. They would go through second. Ghana has more bus drivers than TFL and more than Arsenal. Oh, he's turned it off. He's turned it off. That's a relief. Big up to you, Ace. Thanks for all these super chats. Defensive masterclass from Ghana. People should appreciate both sides of the support. Sarah understanding that is why I'm here. Thoughtful fan. Yeah. Look, it's a different game. You can only be as good as your opponent at the end of the day. You know, you've got to better the opponent to win. So it's football's a funny game. You know, if you play really open and really on the attack, then they're going to get exposed, Ghana, and they know that. That is why they're sitting back. That is the best tactic that they have in this game. So I'm not surprised, personally. I'm not surprised that this is a tie at the break. And I'm also not surprised that England haven't managed to break them down yet. But I do think that we will score 2 goals in this second half. And that could start very early on. You watch, first 10 minutes, we are going to come out the blocks. You watch, first 5 minutes. Let's go, people. Second half is underway. Second half is underway, guys. Shearer's taken his jacket off after a ribbing from Mika came on. I tell you what, I do love Mika. I think he's hilarious. He's one of the best pundits out there, isn't he? He's got to be. He's one of the best pundits out there. His character's brilliant. Gosh, I'm El Griso. I'm not reading that one. I'm not reading that one. I don't want to think about what he's doing in the car. I don't know what you guys think people do in the car or what you guys know. Oh dear, don't know what you guys know. Spurs logic, yeah, maybe. Maybe. Could England actually go into a tournament under the radar for once? I'd imagine the expectations are a bit more relaxed this time round. Hi Solcrets. I don't know, the expectations are pretty high. I don't know. Are you an England fan? Are you in England? I feel like the expectation is pretty high in England. I think just because we have so much quality. Question is, can they break Ghana down? I think Spence is actually having an alright game. I don't think our wing backs are the problem. I think the problem at the moment is our wingers. Sarah knows. You don't have a cast, you don't have that privilege. Oh dear, oh dear. I've definitely had too much blue stuff. And that could be interpreted very wrong. I obviously meant the drink. I obviously meant the drink, not any other type of blue stuff. Maybe it was stronger than I thought. Definitely tastes stronger now the ice is melted. Definitely tastes stronger now the ice is melted. Come on, England. Big up, Brian. Big up to you. Is it bad that I'm American, but other than the USA, I support England? Well, I mean, you're welcome around here. Don't know what you don't know what your fellow compatriots might say. They would probably say that you're a sellout, but you know, support the best team. Support the best team. The Aussies are secretly going to support us once Australia are out. Come on, Anderson. Oh, dear. Well, it wasn't the first 3 minutes of the second half we'd hoped for. Oh, you're in Stockholm. Big up Stockholm. Is it still daylight where you are? It's 10:15 and it's just got dark here. Still, sky not completely dark, but summer solstice was a couple of days ago, so we've had the longest day of the year here in England. It does get dark very, very late. I think people don't realise how late it gets dark. Right, ball across. Oh dear. Oh, Ghana probably could have done better there. If that was a better cross, it could have been something. Williams there, just being outpaced by Gordon. Why is the passing still so slow? It's frustrating to see. Compared to what? It's definitely faster than some other games we've seen, but might be very hot there, maybe. Are they? It's 18 degrees. They are in Boston Stadium, Massachusetts. Apparently, it's 18 degrees there. 74,000 people, although it looks like it's raining. So it might be overcast. Big up to you all that just liked the stream. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. Given up an evening with my mates for this. No, I'm joking. You guys can be my virtual mates. England on the attack again. Oh, Seven's just corrected me. Longest day is the 21st of July. So what I should say is we're coming up to the longest day of the year. Coming up to the longest day of the year. Yeah, it does get dark latest, what, like after 10:30, right? I mean, Stockholm is pretty much daylight all the time, isn't it? England on the break here. And the overhaul. Oh my God. This is very underwhelming from England, I've got to say. It's very underwhelming. Rice really giving it some to his teammates. Yeah, you tell him. You tell him. Big up. Thanks for the super chat. My mate Keith wearing the England red. We're winding him up, England or not, never red. Yeah, I know, Brian. I mean, I've slightly gone, it's not quite red, it's more like coral, but couldn't wear my England shirt today. It's too much. Too much. The material was just too hot. Come on, lads, come on. Just I wonder if this was a VAR decision that was overruled to give the corner. I wonder if that was VAR because the ref didn't give that. I mean, it was out. Just shows you how quick VAR can be and how useful the rule is that if it goes out and it's given to the wrong team, it can be checked. But of course, Premier League have decided not to do that one. I tell you what, if Ghana score first, England are going to find it so hard. Because if Ghana score, they're just going to sit back even more. If they can sit back even more. I don't know if we come back if it goes 1-0 down to Ghana. Yeah, that was offside. That would have been offside. It is June. Oh, it is June. Oh, it is June. You guys give me the super chat. So you guys are right. The longest day is the 21st of June. Yeah. Bloody hot. This is true, Gavin. The longest day was the last day of the season until the final whistle at Spurs. Yeah, that is so true. So true. Longest day of my life. Longest 90 minutes of my life. If anyone thinks this game is slow, oh dear. Time stopped. Oh my gosh. We don't look like we're creating anything. Oh, Anderson. I tell you what, he hasn't looked great today, Anderson. He hasn't looked that great today. But big up, guys, for correcting me. I'd say the best players on the pitch are probably at the moment like Guehi, Spence. I say they're our best players on the pitch at the moment. I think Guehi's having a very good game, and I also think Spence is having a good game. Maybe Konsa as well, but our forwards at the moment not really doing anything. I think Partey's having a good game as well. Hate to say it, but I think Partey's having a good game. In the middle of the park for Ghana. The African teams have come a long way from previous. I know they've done really well. They have done really well. Didn't Well, Algeria beat Jordan. Can't really class Jordan as an African team, but that was Algeria. Egypt obviously beat New Zealand 3-0. I feel like Morocco. Well, Tunisia are out and Turkey are out, so technically neither of those are African teams, but Senegal did get thrashed though. Who was it? It was Morocco. Yeah, Morocco did draw 1-1 to Brazil. Here we go, England here. Please just shoot, just shoot, just shoot. Oh, really struggling to break them down. Keepers. Djed Spence doing very well there. Now you can see why Spence was chosen to be started. Those little running behind. Shame. I need to go back through Sarah's videos to see how she was during Spurs relegation fight. Well, we did an SOS campaign when I first started the channel. After our third month, we sent over 300 emails to the board. We have quite a few match day vlogs as well. It's gone out for a throw-in. Quickly taken. As it should be with the 5-second rule. Yeah. I did falter at times. I did falter at times, but I was generally quite positive. But there were moments when I doubted it. Oh, he didn't give the free kick. That was not a free kick anyway. He just fell over. Glad he didn't give that. Kitala, Finland has 24 sun today. Nice place to visit, but wait until winter. Oh my gosh, that sounds horrendous. I'm not a winter person. Couldn't deal with that. Wouldn't be able to sleep. Bad enough going to bed at 4:30 after an Argentina game and the birds are up. Gordon here. Come on, Gordon, beat you, man. Bellingham. Pass it. Lay it off. What are you doing? Oh, he tried to get it to Kane. He tried to get it to Kane. Why didn't he just lay it off to Anderson, though? I just feel like Kane is a little bit isolated. Oh my gosh. You gotta get a shot on target. Oh, Gordon's gone down. Fantastic. Gordon's gone down. I think Rodgers should come on soon for Gordon. Some of you are saying Rodgers, some of you are saying Rashford. I think the way that we finished the Croatia game, Rashford's not a bad shout. Oh, we just clipped him. Just clipped him. Change now. We're what we at? 59 minutes. You got another 12 minutes before the hydration break. Right, free kick here from Rice. Oh, couldn't get it through the bodies. Headed by Anderson, but he just couldn't get it through the bodies. I mean, look at that box. There must be like 15 players in that box. How are you going to get anything through there? Sol Kret said, I thought Yan Diomande from Ivory Coast looked really sharp. Maybe he could be one for Spurs if it's at all possible. I think he was linked to Liverpool. Is it Liverpool? I'm pretty sure he was linked to Liverpool. But yeah, he's a very lively player. Definitely would take him. 100%. 100%. One of the ones to watch. But he's not coming Spurs. I'm pretty sure. Right, this is a corner. Rice on it. Bit of a outswinger. Headed away over the bar. Oh, this is painful, guys. This is actually painful. Rinse, repeat. Corner, free kick. And every time it's over the bar. Just make the keeper work for it. I mean, maybe there was something in what Joe Hart was saying about the ball having a different flight on it or something. I don't know. I did see something very interesting that they were talking about this ball for the World Cup, that in the past, all the technology or the chips or whatever are in the center of the football, whereas this time they've moved like the chip and the battery stuff to the side of the ball. And there was speculation around how that could affect the flight of the ball. I don't know. Um, I saw it on some YouTube video. Is my laptop overheating? Is that why it's lagging? It's very hot. Laptop is very hot. Um, Foul here. It's going to be probably a free kick you would expect. Kane's gone down. But we know Kane. He knows what he's doing. I'm sure he's fine. Yeah, I think Yandy Mande was linked to Liverpool. But yeah, interesting stuff about the football. And they were speculating how moving the technology inside the ball to the side of the ball could affect the flight of play. But that was speculation. And they did distribute a few footballs out to some of the players to get feedback on it or something like that. So anyway, it's a free kick to England. Rice or James. How many free kicks can you have, guys? Just, it looks like Rice is going to take this one. Come on, mate. You've done this before. You've done this before and you've scored. You can do it again. Oh, he hasn't. It's just Anderson with a hoofing ball in there. Oh my God. Over the bar. Madueke. Over the bar. Oh, gosh. Guys! Come on, what is this? Oh my gosh, all the flies are coming in. You know when like all the flies gather on the ceiling around the lights, look all the flies coming in. Oh dear. You're all wrong. The longest day was the invasion of Normandy, which happened to be in June. Holy mackerel, what a slow bunch. Twaddlers. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Phoenix. I don't know why my laptop is lagging. Hold on, guys. My laptop's decided to have a moment. Oh, we've got some subs going on here. Apparently before the game, when the players were shaking each other's hands, Djed Spence refused to shake Partey's hand. Don't know if that's true or not. Got a couple of subs coming on here. Yeah, it does look like Saka is coming on. Also, maybe a couple of injuries, but Gordon has gone off, as we predicted. And O'Reilly is coming on for Spence. I think Spence had a good game, but he obviously felt like he needed to change it. Don't know why it's lagging now. Maybe everyone's just turned on the game or something. Just seeing if I can stop this from lagging so much. Oh dear. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Pickford came out for that. Hope it's not a bad injury. Ball over the top. Great ball. Unfortunate clattering. Pwah. Pwah. He really went into him, didn't he? Was it Caicedo? I think it was Adu. Adu. Prince Adu, I think it was. Oh, sorry, did I miss your super chat, Ace? Not sure if I missed your super chat. Sorry if I missed the hold on. No, strike, but Keeper saved it. Sorry if I missed your super chat. Regarding African improvement in the World Cup, Africa has always had top talent. They just choose to play for Europe. That's starting to change now. Yeah, that's also true. That's also true. It's the same as Ivory Coast as well, isn't it? Well, technically they're African team, but same. Cape Verde as well, same for them. But yeah, big up to you. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the super chats. Um, your matchday vlogs with your dad were very entertaining for the changing emotions of you both. You can see he's a Spurs fan of many Spurs memories, good and bad. Yeah. My dad's the OG. My dad's the OG. He's way more positive than I am. If you think I'm positive, he's even more positive. But he's of the same mind, you know. He's like, well, you'll wait and see what transfers come in. You can't. It's all very well speculating and looking at statistics and data and analysis, but it all means nothing if you don't sign the player. And he's right. He's right. Come on, ball out wide, Madueke. Oh, he's on the left now. I can hear my neighbours. I can hear my neighbours. Every time the ball goes over, I can hear my neighbours shouting. Oh no, we're lagging. What is going on? I think everyone's streaming the game now. Gordon was non-existent in the game. So single and dimensional, tries the same one every time, so predictable. Yeah, I think that's also just a tactic as well. Going to try and get to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium next season. It's on my bucket list of away stadiums, but those tickets go fast. Nah, you could always get tickets, Tapster. You could always get tickets. It's a hydration break. I'm just going to close my other curtains because all the flies are flying in, all the bugs are like congregating on the ceiling. Oh my gosh, they're all congregating on the ceiling. Quick hydration break. Gonna have to stick with all the bugs, I think. You have to stick with it. I wonder if the computer caught up with itself. Best ever World Cup ball was the Tango ball in 78 and 82, way before your time. Well, it was before my time. Don't know about way before my time, but I'll take it. Take it. Big up to you all jumping in. Please do like, subscribe, comment, and share. And all of that jazz. So it does help the channel. It definitely does help the channel. I know I always say it, but it actually does. Phoenix said, you flew out the wrong players, Thomas. Well, look, a lot of people are going to say that, aren't they? A lot of people are going to say that, but you, you do need different styles within the squad. Harry Kane there, having a little word with James. Are we making another sub here? Making two subs. Is that one sub? Is it Bellingham for Rodgers? Oh, Eze. Oh, it's two subs. Morgan Rodgers for Bellingham. And Eze for... Who's Eze coming off from? Who else has gone off? Oh, Anderson. That's not a bad shout. I can go with that. That's not a bad shout. I don't think Anderson was having the best game. Although he was cutting out a lot in midfield, definitely. But I think this is probably a slight improvement. This is a dreary old affair. Sorry about that. I can't do much about that, mate. I can't do much about it. I wish I could. I wish I could. I mean, if you want another stat, if England does manage to win this tonight, it will only be the fourth time in history that they have won both opening matches at a World Cup. And they've only ever done it in 82, 2006 and 2018. So actually, they haven't really been able to win their first two opening games historically. It hasn't been that easy for them. A draw for this one was calculated at 13% by Opta. I don't know why we're lagging, guys. I think it might be because everyone's streaming the game. It was fine for the first 60 minutes. Good tackle. Great tackle. England here on the corner. Ball in. Outswinger. We had a couple of those outswingers in the second half. That was probably a tactical shift from the first half, considering they've done it a couple of times now. Well, I'm glad I didn't pay to sit in the pub to watch this. All the places near me, they wanted like 25, 30 quid to go and sit down in the pub and watch it. It's crazy. Could have gone to an away game for that. They need Welbeck out front. No, Spence wasn't angry to go off, guys. You've got to rotate the squad. You've got to rotate the squad. You've got one more game. And look, at midnight tonight, you've got Panama, Croatia, the other game in this fixture. And if this ends a draw, and Panama takes something from Croatia, we could be having a real game on the back of it on our hands for the last game of this group. Looks like he's hurt his back. Having a go at Kane. Oh dear. Is it 26? Samaya. That's what happens when you mess with Harry Kane. Looks like he's hurt his back. Oh dear. Couldn't cut that. Could they not cut that plaster down? Is that hanging off his face? Cut the plaster down. Oh, you guys are sorry. I missed all these chats before. You guys were saying about the Pickford challenge when he clattered him. People were saying he should have got a red card. I think it was red card worthy. It was very 50-50, I thought, that challenge, but his whole match has been England. whole match has been England. 80 minutes almost. You'd say maybe about 4 minutes extra time at the moment. Watch it, watch it, watch it! Oh my god. They're giving a... What are they giving? I think he just gave the foul, maybe. For those watching that are Spurs, Vuskovic is on the bench tonight as a substitute for the Croatia game. The lineup has just been announced, so he's not starting that game. He is a substitute. Do you think he's had a word saying, I only want to be here if I get to play first team minutes? Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm bitter, okay? I'm bitter. 77% possession to England so far. They've had 14 shots, 2 on target. Ghana have had 2 shots, none on target. And it's still 0-0. This is very similar to the Japan-Netherlands game. And the Spain opener as well. Held at deadlock. I don't know about anyone else, big up Ace, but I found this fascinating. Style makes fights. That's a very good battle. On paper, you would say that England should be about 5-0 up, but that's sometimes what happens. All we need to do is get out the group with a fit squad, said Gavin. We'll be playing the big boys in the later rounds no matter what. Get a positive result tonight and move on. Yeah, I agree, but also I don't fancy playing France in like the round of 32 knockout. Actually, if we finish second, I actually don't know who we play. I'll probably have a look. Draw is not bad, but very disappointing. Look, it's not good. It's not. I'm telling you, it's not good. It's not good because all you need is Croatia to beat Panama, and then they're back in it, and you've still got one game left in the group. So I don't think it's great. Depends on the group and how it is, And our group at the moment, because Ghana and England have both won a game, you could be in a situation where 3 teams end up on 4 points. So it's not ideal. Your neighbour in the car is the highlight of the game so far. Oh gosh. I don't think that's a good thing, guys. I don't think that's a good thing. What was I was about to look something up. Oh, I was about to look up the draw. I was about to look up the draw. Hold on. So, Ghana, as it stands at the moment, if England were to finish second in the group, as it stands at the moment, they would play Colombia, who are currently top of their group, which is Group K. But there is a world in which we could end up playing Portugal if we finish second. If you finish third, you can end up playing Portugal. We don't want that. We definitely do not want that. Yeah. Look, you'd play Colombia. I think we'd do all right against them. As it stands at the moment, we would play Congo, but they also play later. So if you finish second, you play second in Group K. First in Group K. First in Group K. Actually, this hasn't been updated. This has not been updated. It would be Portugal. You would end up playing Portugal, I reckon. because I think Portugal was second. Yeah. So the top of the group plays the top of Group K plays the third in our group. So at the moment, no, that's not right either. Yeah, that is right. First in Group K plays third of D, E, I, J, or L. So at the moment, that's Paraguay. I can't see us scoring, guys. It turned into a very, very open game, this, in the last 5 minutes or so. This Ghana backline is very hard to break down. As long as we don't finish third, then we'll avoid playing Ronaldo. Gosh. I'm going to need to close the curtains even more. Or to leave the curtains open a bit to keep the air flowing, but we've been overtaken by bugs, ladybirds. That's more exciting. That's what's happening at the scene is more exciting than the game. There's a couple of ladybirds in here. Oh, Richard's out. Richard's had enough. Big up to you, Richard. Thanks for joining us. Smash the like on your way out. Give us a like. Give us a hype. Give us a subscribe. Actually, save your hypes for the video I just did earlier today. Ball in. Headed away. Exactly. I'm feeling your frustrations here, banking. Oh, what a stop. What a save. Come on. Ball back in. Go on, Kane. Oh! Oh! Off the crossbar. Off the crossbar. Richard, you just left. Richard, you just come back, Richard. You left at the wrong time, mate. How can you leave 4 minutes before the end? Oh, what a shame. And I could hear the whole street screaming. I don't know if anyone else has got the windows open, if you can hear your neighbours, but everyone's watching this. Oh dear. So unlucky. Can you see the ladybird? I don't know if it's on screen. It's got stuck in. It's got stuck inside. Yeah, Phoenix, there is the ladybird there. There is the little ladybird. It's making a very loud noise. Right, come on. 3 minutes. Bad miss from Harry. Yeah. Kane did send it to the stands, but to be fair, that was the rebound. The first shot was off the bar, and that was incredibly, incredibly unlucky. That could have gone in. Ghana just made a sub as well. Sanaya's gone off, was arguably one of their better players on the pitch, and they've put on Opong. Riley's giving it away now. Ghana are on the break, but Rice has got there. Man, Rice is rapid. He is rapid. I hate that he's so good. I hate it, but he is so good. So whatever. Oh dear. Yeah, it's not his day, is it? It's not England's day. But yeah, he's been very quiet today. He will be disappointed, Kane. Especially after Ronaldo scored his deuce earlier. Is there a late one coming? Don't forget, don't forget Ghana scored in the 95th minute against Panama. It was a very, very late winner. So it is possible that we are going to see a late winner. Yes, Kane did send it to the stands, but he's human. He is human. As is Messi. Did he miss the penalty yesterday on purpose? Who knows? Did he want to prove a point that he was going to score his world-breaking record from open play? Who knows? Who knows? Oh, kid, I feel you. Kid on the TV, I feel it. I feel it. We're all feeling it. What's this? A replay of. We're not still talking about the guy in the car, are we? He's gone home now. He's gone home now. Harry Kane. Harry Kane out. It's because he's human, guys. He's human. Even Harry Kane misses. Right, 6 minutes of extra time, guys. Six minutes. Come on, England. I've got 6 minutes to finish the rest of my blue drink. Cheers, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed the game, even if it has been a little bit pants. I actually wasn't so interested in the Panama Croatia game later, but now there's actually a lot riding on it. There's actually a lot riding on it. Because if Panama do anything over Croatia, then we're in trouble. We're actually in trouble because we play Panama. Doesn't matter if Croatia win. Croatia win, it doesn't matter. It only matters. Is that right? I think it only matters if Panama win, because that would mean they're on 3 points and then we play them. So, Rice here on the corner. Come on, Rice. Get it in the mixer. Oh my gosh. This is painful, guys. Big up Ace for keeping the super chats alive. Ace said, look out, Kane's shot is about to fly through your window. Do you know what? I thought that was Gabriel. I thought that was Gabriel's ball, to be fair. If you know, you know. Yeah, we're about to get knocked out, guys. By the ball, obviously, not out of the competition. But big up to you. Thanks for the super chat. Greatly appreciated your support for the channel. If England do score, will John Terry come down from the stand in full kit to celebrate? Who was it on Talk Sport? Who was it that said he hates people that wears shirts? It wasn't John Terry, was it? Who was it on Talk Sport that was saying that they hate fans who wear shirt. They hate fans that wear the kit. It wasn't Rory, was it? Because he wears a kit. So I don't think it was him. Right, ball in. England corner. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. You gotta hand it to Ghana. You gotta hand it to Ghana. This defending is unbelievable. Unbelievable. 3 minutes left. Another corner to England. One of these has to go in eventually. Hi, Ange Ball. Keepers punched that one away. It is an Audi special. And no, it's not sponsored. I don't know. Infusionist blue raspberry. I don't know. It's one of the copycats of some blue vodka thing. It's actually not bad. It's not bad. Kind of a bit like a WKD, I guess. I mean, it doesn't look very healthy, does it? But I was making an exception for this game, and I'm quite glad that I did because it doesn't look like we're going to win it. Doesn't look like we're going to win it, does it? 2 minutes. Come on, England. Come on. You don't see swimming fans wearing trunks and costumes. Yeah, you do, don't you? Oh, what a header away. That was amazing defending. Unreal. Is this another corner? Good one. I celebrated that miss like I won the Champions. Oh, you are a Spurs fan. You are a Spurs fan. Big up to you, Ace. Big up. I assumed you're a Spurs fan, but I don't know. Obviously not an England fan. Clarified that. Yeah. But do you know what? There'll be a clip later. You know, everyone's clipping it up. There'll be a clip later when they take the shot, and then it will cut into him. Here we go. Declan Rice on the corner. Maybe the last one of the game. Straight out. Hard work. Hard work. This. Too many Wolves in the team. This has got to be it, guys. It's 95 minutes. Well, no one in the chat predicted 0-0 at the top of this. No one predicted 0-0. England can still top the group because Ghana still have to play Croatia. Big game, midnight tonight, England time, UK time. Panama versus Croatia. I'm afraid this game will go down as the day Kane missed a sitter. I don't know. I mean, Rashford missed, Saka missed, Madueke missed. Declan Rice missed about 6 free kicks. Oh, he's blown up. On the dot. On the dot. Harry Kane was surprised about that. Well, Ghana will be celebrating this as if it was a win. 4 points apiece in Group L. I mean, it probably wasn't the amazing game that everyone expected. So at the time of this, at the time of this is what the current standings look like. Obviously, it's not over yet. But Group L, England on 4 points, Ghana on 4 points with +1 goal difference, Panama on the -1. And obviously, Panama play Croatia tonight. So that could all change. And as long as Panama don't take the win, we should be okay. If it's a draw tonight between Panama and Croatia, you better hope England can beat Panama. And I mean, if Croatia beat Ghana, then everyone's on 4 points, and then it will go down to head-to-heads. And I actually don't know what happens in that situation. Is there another group which is 4-4-4? No, we're the only group. We are the only group. Yeah, I guess the same could be for Group B as well. But it's going to make for a very interesting final game, guys. I mean, that's all we can say. Might have not been the prettiest of 90 minutes, but there's going to be a lot to play for in that final game, isn't there? And as it turns out, the knockouts, as it stands, that doesn't show it on here. Does it show it? On my phone, it was showing. It's obviously not showing on here. I can't bother to look it up. Being lazy. Being lazy. But that is as it stands after the game today. Midnight tonight. That will be the next game. You celebrated that, miss. What do you say? England were awful. Ace said, big up to you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for all the super chats. Big up to you. Liverpool fan. But like I said yesterday, always grateful for Spurs doing their part versus City during Klopp's reign. Happy to support a friendly grown creator. You're just saying that because you beat us. But look, what do you reckon? Cody Gakpo to Spurs. What do you reckon? Is the deal on? Is the deal on? A lot of you are saying really disappointed with England. I always see positive in the negative. Yeah, well, it's going to be a big game, guys. That last game. It will be a very, very tense game. We've got to see tonight. What is the drill? So, guys, tonight you have Panama and Croatia at midnight. For anyone doing the late shift, that is Colombia and Congo, and that will be at 3 a.m. Group K. And we are coming into the third games now of the group stages. So that means some of the games are played at the same time. So obviously we will be doing the watch along on Thursday for Norway versus France, but Senegal and Iraq will be played at the same time. So guys, from here on out, you have 2 more games, and then there will be multiple games played at once because we are coming into the third game of the group stages. And obviously those games are played at the same time, so you have no influence on the outcomes. And then preceding that, you then go into the knockout phases of the World Cup. So it is all heating up over here. And what I would say as well is if things are heating up, it's likely that the transfer window is going to quieten down, and you'll probably see the players who are leaving the World Cup after this knockout phase, after this next weekend, you'll probably start to see different things shift in different directions. I would say that. I have no hope for Panama. Anything can happen. Vuskovic isn't playing. Can't believe Vuskovic has been dropped, guys. After everything that's gone on in the last week, Vuskovic has been dropped game. And they are obviously in Group L as well. So Croatia actually have gone for a back 4. That's interesting. That is interesting. They've gone for a back 4. Obviously, they didn't think that the back 3 worked. But anyway, everything to play for in the next game and no rest for the damned. Head to head decides who goes through. Exactly. Yep. So if it is level on points, it will be the head to head, which is why it's very important this next game this evening, because obviously our last game will be against Panama. So depending how this all plays out. So obviously the head to head result, if it's Ghana, is a nil-nil. So I can't remember what actually happens if it is a draw, if the head to head is a draw. Do you know that? Elvis G? Do you know that? If the head to head is a draw, what then happens? Is it then down to how many goals scored? Is it then down to that? I'm actually not sure what happens if it's a draw in the head to head, but yes, that is true. And by that, obviously, it's the head-to-head of the teams that are in the third and fourth. But it's unlikely we come third. But at this point, statistically, it's still possible. Tuchel slaggings incoming. The Fleet Street AI slop machines might just suck all the H2O out the Thames tonight. Tell you what, it's been so hot. There might not be any water in the Thames the way that this heat is going. It'll be 40 degrees tomorrow. It'll be evaporated out of there. Ghana should have had a penalty, said Josh. Panama is the weakest team and will probably lose to both Croatia and England. Well, we hope so. Sarah, the stars operate in your eyes. Thank you very much. Cheers, Luke. Big up to you. What happened to your mob tonight? Madueke, Eze, Saka. What happened to them, mate? One time we actually want them to do well, you know. And that is me almost done my blue juice. Sorry, Sarah. Hi, Susan. Big up. Big up. Was watching and hoping for a win. Ghana played an amazing defensive game, which is boring to watch. That's all right, mate. That's all right. Thanks for saying hi. Always good to see you. Always good to see you. You enjoying the World Cup? You got World Cup fever in your town? I will fly it to England and drive Gakpo to London myself. Big up, Ace. Big up. Thank you very much for all your support on today's live stream. Spurs are going to have a squad of 85 players with all their signings as they don't want to sell anyone. Well, agent. I know. As someone put in the comments today, Liverpool sold about 81 players when they did their change. So, well, that was boring. I know. Sorry, Laren. I would have much preferred it to be an exciting game, but hey. Hey ho, what can we do? What can we do? I would have much preferred it not to be a 0-0, but if you're going to take a 0-0, there we have it. That was one damp squid of ever I've seen one. England looked very clunky, in my opinion, with no real fluidity, unfortunately. Yeah, but I think Ghana did very well. I think Ghana did very well blocking the ball, preventing us from making fluid passes. We were very high up the pitch, constantly in possession. So really, you haven't got anything to lose when you're in that position. So I think the game is very different than if Ghana had actually tried harder to actually win the game. We would have seen a completely different outcome. But yeah, at the end of the day, they probably were playing for the draw. They probably would take the draw at the end of it, you know. So I'd rather watch that kind of game now, progress through the next stages, than have to watch, you know, us play Ghana in like a quarter final. But you never know. That is the problem with playing an underdog. And that is going to be the twist in this World Cup because you are going to have 8 third place teams who probably aren't world beaters, but they are very capable of having a very solid defense. Like, for example, Japan. You know, if Japan come up against a Brazil, how are they going to fare? If a Japan come up against a Norway, how are they going to do? You know, so you're going to end up having a lot of teams in the mix who defensively, like Ghana, might be very strong. And if Ghana play Congo, well, there's a good chance that one of those two progress through to the quarterfinals. So you are going to get some mix-ups, and you're also going to get some big teams playing or being, you know, knocked out of the competition in the very early rounds. So that is one of the upsides, if you could see it like that, of having a bigger extended competition. Later down the line, you'll see bigger teams be knocked out and smaller teams managing to progress. But let's see what happens. Big up to you, Nelson. Hopefully see you on Thursday on the next one. If not, there'll be some more content coming over the next few days and hopefully a bit more positive than today's earlier video. If no one's seen that yet, go and check it out. Oh, here we go. Goal difference, most scored goals, number of cards, FIFA ranking. Interesting. Okay. FIFA ranking? Really? FIFA ranking is the 4th metric. That's kind of wild, you know. Don't know. Don't know. Anyway, guys, big up to you all. I want to see Crazy hear it, yeah. Susan, everyone, give a big, massive shout out to Susan. Susan is currently in Mexico City, and she is one of the OGs of the channel. She's a member of the COYS Collective. She said, crazy hearing Mexico City, with hopes for Mexico to go far, rooting for them, but my heart is always with England. Don't tell anyone here. Don't worry, Susan, your secret is safe with us. Although we did see online a lot of the celebrations of all the Mexicans with the South Korean fans. So it looks like you guys are having such a blast over there. And from what we can see, what's trending online on social media and things is that the Mexican fans are unbelievable. The atmosphere in Mexico compared to what's going on in the US looks outstanding. So big up to you all in Mexico City. I'm sure you're loving the atmosphere. And also, I love the Mexico kit. But Mexico have also progressed, I think. Mexico have also been announced. That's right, isn't it? Mexico are through. I'm pretty sure Mexico are through, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Mexico are definitely through. And I think they are likely to go through first, aren't they? I think they're likely to go through first. So, have you been to any old World Cup games? But yeah, super jealous that you are there. Make the most of it. Enjoy it. Once in a lifetime. The stadiums look incredible in Mexico. Big up to you, Susan. Oh, Mexico City Gus is here. Susan, your neighbour's here. Hi from Mexico, Sarah, making dinner for Susan. Oh, you are. You are with Susan. Brilliant. Big up to you, Gus. Big up to you. Shout out to you. Love it. We love to see it. Love that you guys are in the US, and big up for supporting the channel. Greatly appreciated. Hopefully one day we can fly over there. You know, we can celebrate with you guys, or you guys have an excuse to come over to the UK and celebrate something in England when Spurs do something or win something, you know? And we can do it. We can do an IRL meetup. Mexico is a great place to be. Yeah, I agree. If you were to choose Canada, US, or Mexico, you choose Mexico. 100%. 100% all day long. Although the atmosphere in Canada does look great, you know, you've got to give it to them. It really does. If the World Cup was in Europe, the scale wouldn't be what it is in America. And I know people hate on America, but you can't underestimate the World Cup. Full houses every game, 64,000 people, you know. Where else do you get that in the world? Nigel said Harry Kane had a shocker, too slow and passive all night, sideways and backwards, terrible. I can see why you might say that. I didn't really feel like it was sideways and backwards. I just felt like Ghana just parked the bus and they were very good defensively. And we were so unlucky. I'm watching the replay now. That shot hit the crossbar. And then Kane skied it over the bar. It was very unlucky. But Rice had numerous corners. Guehi as well, very unlucky towards the end of the game. Just pipping it and headed away under the top left corner as well. Scooby's here as well. Hi from Mexico, making what everyone's from Mexico. What's going on? Everyone's in Mexico. Win or lose, we will party in Mexico. Big up to you. Big up to you. Big up to you, Ace. Thank you very much. Cheers, Sarah. Have a great rest of your evening. Easy on the blue stuff. Yeah, well, the blue stuff is now. It's now gone. It's now gone. And definitely going to need that tonight because it's going to be so hot here in the UK tomorrow. Guys, if you thought today was hot, tomorrow is going to be a stinker. England too over reliant on Keane. We need another outlet. A Saka not 100% to the starting lineup. Not enough fluidity. Big up to you, James. Big up. Memo Ochoa starting next game, says Susan. Ochoa is starting the next game. Big up to you all. Guys, that is a wrap for today's World Cup action. Sorry it couldn't have been more exciting. Can't control the game, can't control the outcome, but we will be back with more content. We will be back for more watch-alongs. Please do like, subscribe, comment and share as you leave the stream. Just to say as well, next live watch-along will be Thursday. That will be, as I said before, it will be Netherlands versus France, which is going to be 8 o'clock kickoff, I believe, but just check the community tab for any updates because I am posting updates on there. And of course, there is, if not a live stream, there is always some form of content on the channel for you guys as well. So fingers crossed, guys. Tonali signs, Fernandez signs, someone signs in the next few days. And yeah, we rock on with the World Cup. Last 10 minutes was fab. Big up Systemic Frog. We will hopefully see you back here on Thursday, if not before, on one of the videos. Guys, have a great evening. Bye for now.